Sitting around the campfire singing songs of yore, playing till my fingers are sore 'cause they always want one more. Yeah, we're sitting around the campfire singing songs of yore, playing till my fingers are sore on the Campfire Troubadour. Well, a good day to you fine gentlemen and ladies. Thank you for joining me today for a wee bit of singing and a wee history lesson. Now, they call me Two Wives, the Campfire Troubadour, singing songs of yore and songs about yore. Now, today I'll be singing a song called Barrett's Privateers. This song is a forecastle shanty sung from the standpoint of a young fisherman who, at the age of 16, enlisted as a privateer aboard the sloop the Antelope, whose captain had just received a letter of marque to pillage American shipping in the King's name during the American Revolution. Now, standard armament for such ships at the time would have included 24-pounders and 36-pounders, not the woefully undersized 4-pound cannon aboard the Antelope. The song begins and ends in Halifax, Canada. Now, the song was written by Stan Rogers, who was hanging out with some friends of his, and they were all singing shanties, and, well, he was just feeling kind of left out because he didn't have any shanties to sing. At least nothing nobody else knew that, was old or that they had written themselves. So he took it upon himself to sit down and write this song. Oh, the year was 1778. How I wish I was in Sherbrooke now, when a letter of marque came from the king to the scummiest vessel I'd ever seen. God damn them all. I was told we'd sail the seas for American gold. We'd fire no guns, shed no tears. Now I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. Oh, enlisted Barrett, cried the town, how I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. For 20 brave men, all fishermen, who would make for him the Antelope's crew. God damn them all. I was told to sail the seas for American gold. I'd fire no guns, shed no tears. Now I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. The Antelope sloop was a sickening sight. How I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. She'd a list to the port, and her sails in the rags, and the cook in the scuppers with the staggers and jags. God damn them all. I was told to sail the seas for American gold. We'd fire no guns, shed no tears. Now I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. On the King's birthday we put to sea. How I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. 91 days to Montego Bay, pumping like madmen all the way. God damn them all. I was told we'd sail the seas for American gold. We'd fire no guns, shed no tears. Now I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. On the 96th day we sailed again. How I wish I was in Sherbrooke now, when a bloody big Yankee hove in sight. With our crack 4-pounders we made to fight. God damn them all. I was told to sail the seas for American gold. They fire no guns, shed no tears. Now I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. Well, the Yankee lay low down with gold. How I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. Well, she was broad and fat and loose in the stays, but to catch her took the Antelope 2 whole days. God damn them all. I was told to sail the seas for American gold. He'd fire no guns, shed no tears. Now I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. At length she stood 2 cables away. How I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. With our crack 4-pounders made an awful din, but with one fat ball of Yank stove us in, God damn them all. I was told to sail the seas for American gold. They fire no guns, shed no tears. Now I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. The Antelope shook and pitched on her side. How I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. Barrett was smashed like a bowl of eggs, and the main truck carried off both me legs. God damn them all. I was told to sail the seas for American gold. He'd fire no guns, shed no tears. Now I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. Now here I lay in me 23rd year. How I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. It's been 6 years since we sailed away, and I just made Halifax yesterday. God damn them all. I was told we'd sail the seas for American gold. We'd fire no guns, shed no tears. Now I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. Well, thank you for joining me today for a wee bit of singing and a wee history lesson. I hope you enjoyed our time together, mayhap even learned a wee bit. Now, until we meet again, I remain your humble servant, 2 wives, the Campfire Troubadour.